Hey guys, it's Amos the Cuber here, and in this video we are at Great Lakes Championships, where we are starting off with an unusual cube. Yes, at this competition we had unofficial events, so I signed up for 3 of them, and this is the first of 3, which is Killaminx. I practiced a decent amount for this. I had a best of 27.79 and an average of 33.96 or 69, I mean. But Megaminx, learning Megaminx for low class layer helped me with this with Killaminx and all, and I practice it quite a bit. But next up is Mirror Blocks, where I had a best solve of 39.66 and an average of 47.43. 39 is way better than what I was averaging in practice. I'm pretty sure, like, it was just a ton of easy pairs I was able to recognize instantly, which I'm not going to be able to do again, so 39.66, that's pretty rootin' tootin' good. I don't know why I said rootin' tootin', that was the cringiest thing I've ever done. So yeah, 39.66 pretty good, 47.43, that's also probably really good. But now we get on to the actual events, and I just knock my PR streak, and just get it over with at the first event, which was Square One. Actually, first event was FMC, but first event that I'm showing here, which is Square One, which I got a double PR. PR single of 27.81, and a PR average of 29.77. I've been practicing Square One a lot. It's recently been growing on me, so I was not surprised to see huge PRs here. Sub 30 average. And 27 isn't even a good time. That's like above average. Next up is 3x3. Another good 3x3 round for me. Really consistent. I only had one solve above 13 seconds and no solves below 11. So everything in that 12-11 range, mostly with an 11.65 average of 5, with my best solve actually being 11 flat, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. Going on to Megaminx. I said it previously with Killaminx, but I learned 4 low class layer, 4 Megaminx, which means that it was an easy PR average by 3 seconds. And I missed PR single on this last solve that you're watching now by 0.04, which stinks. But that just means I can break it at the next competition. Incredibly sad to see that go, but I had 2 counting sub 120s, which I could only dream of before learning 4 low class layer. And all my other Megaminx PRs were all huge flukes. So, and this one actually feels earned.
It's really close.
Which means that average.
I got the
I'm extremely proud of that.
Pretty.
Proud of this. Next up is one-handed. One-handed, I did all right. 24.55 average. I always seem to be just over a second outside of that PR average of a 23.2, I think, maybe a 22. Can't quite remember, but consistent. One bad time, but of course that doesn't count. So, and everything else was between 25 and 23 seconds. Pretty consistent with the best solve of 23.71 that you just watched, which pretty good. And now, the big one. I normally don't show my blindfolded attempts, except, as you can see, I had a success. Finally, this was the 9th competition I had gone to with blindfolded. So, 8 failures and this 1 success. I'm going to let this run, because I want to tell you guys a story. I want to tell you guys a tale for the ages. So, in blindfolded, I had always wanted to get a success, because, I had tried to learn, and it seemed pretty easy, but it always, whenever I put the blindfold on, and I did what I thought was I was going to do, and then I solved it, it always ended up unsolved. So, I posted a video about me trying to get better at solving the Rubik's Cube blindfolded in 5 days. And I did. I got from no success to down to a PB of 622. And after that video was posted, I got down to a PB of 531. After that, I did 0 blindfolded solves, and I ended up with incredible failures until Southwest Indiana Qualifier 2025, I think, where I ended up 2 twisted corners off. And that set me off for me wanting to get a blindfolded success. And I think that motivation is what got me to get this. That celebration was probably too much, but 7:05, I was so stoked. Now, Scube first round. This has probably been the event I practiced for the least, but a 526 single is good. 755 average, not as good. However, I mean, like I said, I don't really care about Scube, so we're just going to go into the next event, which is Clock. Another good Clock average, 1102. Man, if I didn't get that counting 12, I would have been so good. But 1102 average and a sub 10 single, 982. So far, this competition's been pretty good. Now on to 6x6 and 7x7. 7x7 will be on your left, and 6x6 will be on your right. And in both averages, I missed time limit, or I missed cutoff. And I did absolutely horribly on 6x6. I don't know what happened. I didn't get a whole lot of parodies, or I might have, I can't remember. But 344 is terrible. And then for 7x7, I got 617, which is also pretty bad. As you can see, I'm finishing up on the 6x6 side here. I said, like, man, that sucks, because it did. It does suck. 344 is... Next up is, and then if we look here, finishing up my 7x7 solve with a 617.16. And then as our final official event, we did 3x3 team blind. I'm the caller here, and my friend Caden is under the blindfold.
Yep. U prime, T prime. U prime. Block in the back, U prime. U prime stop. R2. Nice, 120. Let's go. Yes. R.
Pretty good solves there, but that ends off day 1. Now that ends off day 2. Day 1 was FMC only, but now we're on to day 2 with Pyraminx. First round. 572 average is pretty good with a 496 single. Also pretty good. Pretty average all around. It's an average. What else could I say? Next up is the best event of all time, 2x2. 312 average is pretty good, but no counting sub 3s is kind of a disappointment. I just was consistently low 3s, which still gets me to a 312. And then a 270 single, which is pretty good. Next up is 5x5, where I didn't practice at all, but I thought I was at least going to do somewhat well because of Brown County Blitz, or Brown County Big Cubes, where I got like a 123 after not really practicing that hard. Currently I'm learning how to use Yao for 5x5, which probably would be a little helpful, but 5x5, 135.47 single, and 141.02 average. Both mediocre. I like 5x5. I would like 4x4 more. I get people who say 5x5 is better, like J-Perm, but it's It's just the length. 1 minute 30 is still too long for me to be solving a cube.
Ready.
Next up is 3x3 round 2, where I get a lot better solves, but this time I got the counting 13.49, which sucks. But I get a very similar average of 11.63, but so much potential it honestly hurts me. It's just that I didn't get any practice after 5x5. I was first group. But no excuses for that. Next up is Pyraminx round 2, where I get a 6.44 average. For all of these second rounds, I'm just not getting any breaks, because I'm constantly judging and then competing, no breaks. But I guess I'm going to have to get used to that. So, and then that one, pretty good average. Next up is 4x4, where I get a PR single. You guys saw it in the thumbnail, of 42.68. New PR single. PR single by a second. And you guys saw the video of me getting 41.98 at home. So 42.68 is less than a second off of PB. Or PB at the time. Spoilers. 42.68. That's pretty good. And then the rest of the average was about 52s with it 53.99, so 53.28. Just about clocks in as correct.
Yes.
You can see I'm finishing there. Nice solve there for me.
Ready.
And then we got Skewb second round. Did a lot better than the first round. 6 sub 7 average with a 556 best solve. A lot more consistent, which is always good. Next up is 2x2 second round. This is the last event of the day, but I felt incredibly disappointed. The scrambles were so good, and I was just not taking advantage of them. But 254 best solve, 335 average, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.